Everybody, gosh, it's a brisk morning in Korea. I think it's like 2 degrees. I thought I'd go out for my quick walk this morning, as I like to do. Oh God, sorry, excuse the noise. And whilst I'm out, I thought I'd do my quick challenge that, and thank you, Maddie, for nominating me to do this quick challenge. A few questions that I want to answer here as well. And apologise, I'm going to have to look at some notes on my phone to be able to answer this. So, looking at number 1, my biggest fear. Okay, so let me go this way. This is a nice way. My biggest fear is definitely not being able to provide for my family. Is absolutely one of my biggest fears. But at the same time, not just providing for my family in terms of, you know, monetary means, but also, you know, being there and spending time with them, which, as part of my journey, one of those key and most important things for me is having that work-life balance. I mean, it's great being able to provide and pay for things so that we can live, but for me, it's almost pointless that I can't actually spend time with them and be able to spend that money with them as well, and have those happy times and happy occasions together. So that's a really, really important thing for me in particular. Bravest thing I've ever done. For me, I don't know whether you guys can tell, I'm pretty sure you will be able to. I was born and raised in the UK, hence the actual accent. You probably already can tell. But at the age, quite a young age after university, this was around about when I was, I think, 21 years old. I'd made the decision to move over to Hong Kong. Now, my immediate family, my parents, my brother, all my friends were in the UK, in England at the time. But I thought at such a young age, I needed to give myself the opportunity to give it a go, move over to Hong Kong and really try it out and see whether or not I could build a career in Hong Kong. And supposed to just try out for 2 years, ended up being there for 10 years. So, you know, not something that I've regretted one bit. I thought it's been brilliant. Met my wife here, my kid, had my kid here as well, Ethan, of course, as many of you know. So it has been excellent. So yeah, that's definitely the bravest thing I've ever done. Then, hardest experience I've had to go through. For me, definitely last year. Back end of last year, unfortunately, my wife and I were pregnant, and unfortunately we had a miscarriage around November last year, which was definitely one of the toughest experiences I've ever had to go through, which is at the same time where I realised that I wanted more in life than just working countless hours in the corporate lifestyle. I wanted more for me and the wife as well, and of course my son Ethan as well, which is a shame that he wouldn't have a baby brother or sister. But you know, I know these things can't be helped, but I want to make sure that we are happy in the way that we're living our lives now, in particular for my wife, who ultimately want to be able to drive this so that we can both stop working in the corporate world as well. She also in the finance industry as well in Hong Kong, which again, as everybody probably knows already from me talking, it's not the best lifestyle, unfortunately. Okay, number 4, best things in my life. I mean, this one's easy. My family and friends. Of course, immediate family, wife, my son Ethan, my parents. Love my parents a bit, my older brother. I don't think I'd be here without them, having the success that I actually had in the corporate world. But of course, and they're always supporting me in everything that I do. that's why I always want to give back to my family and my parents in particular as well. But my friends too, all my friends, always supportive. I've got a lot of close friends that I've known for a long time. They're always supportive. Some are, of course, the skeptic type, of course, after explaining some things to them. Some are very interested in this as well, but some are also very skeptical. But, you know, it's all about taking some time, building the relationship and trust in them to understand exactly what I'm doing too. So that's a good thing too. Future goals and plans. Okay, so I've mentioned one already, which is the plan by where I want to, on this journey, create my own lifestyle, work-life balance, ultimately want myself and my wife to, of course, stop our full-time corporate world jobs. I'm actually on the journey to try and will be probably resigning very soon and taking this forward full-time. So I'm really happy with that decision that we've made, and we're both happy with that decision. Of course, a few other things as well in terms of future plans. We're going to be staying in Hong Kong to do this as well, which is going to be fantastic. Can't wait. And of course, we're still planning to have our second child. That's one kind of immediate plan for myself and the wife. So still excited to be able to try and do that. Other future plans, try and make this a successful time in terms of our journey and the online business. We'll continue the journey as much as possible. You know, we have a few assets already in Hong Kong, but wouldn't mind a few more if we actually could. One of the things I don't have in Hong Kong, which if any of you have ever been to Hong Kong, you don't really need to drive that much because public transport is fantastic, but I'd love to have a car. It'd be a lot more convenient. Quite expensive to maintain in Hong Kong, which is why if I can do even better as part of the online business, that'd be great to be able to do that as well, because it'd be a lot more convenient, especially when we have 2 kids. Some other future plans for us, hopefully once we have more time and we've gotten to a good mature state in terms of the online business, we'll be able to do a bit more traveling as a family as well. And that's it in terms of that. Once again, thanks guys for listening, and thanks Maddie for the nomination. Going to find somewhere, sit down for a quick coffee now. Nice morning, a nice brisk morning in Korea. Once again, as I mentioned, I've got a few photos and a lot of videos to share with you on our trip. Hopefully I can share that with you in the next few days. Once I'm back in Hong Kong, I'll try and pull it together for everybody. But anyway, look, thanks again and take care till then. Chat soon.